sure I got everybody here on all these platforms. Welcome to Impact Athletics Association Day 471. Guys, we're streaming on Rumble, we're streaming on YouTube, we're streaming on Facebook. So give me just a moment here. But while we're here, please hit that like. We appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the willingness to get up, get your body moving with us. So come on in. But please hit those likes, drop us some comments, join the chat. Go. Let's get ourselves moving and grooving, guys. Come on in. We got Rumble, we got Facebook, we got YouTube. So come on in, hit those likes, and you can. I mean, it's the same thing. So you can check us out across the board on any one of those platforms. So we're gonna have a good time this morning. How are you doing, guys? Leave us some comments. Let us know where you're coming from. If you're new, hit that subscribe. We'd love to have new folks. 10,000 strong and growing. DC Pooh is in the house. How are you doing, DC? I'm just getting this Rumble set up. Okay, we got it. We got somebody over here in Rumble. We got somebody over in Facebook. We got some folks over on YouTube. So let's keep that going. David, how are you doing? How are you doing? Great. Good morning. We're going to do a little bit different today, guys. We're just going to take the time just to get some of that breathing in, almost the meditation. Let's just start it off. Been doing a lot for our bodies lately, a lot. AC, the family is great. Been doing a lot for the bodies lately. So just going to slow it down this morning. We're still going to get some work in. Going to take that deep breath in the nose. 2, 3, 4. Let's hold that. 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. 4, and hold it. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Just going to get some of that slow breathing in. Let me know how you guys have been doing. Absolutely. Any highlights of your last 12 to 24 hours? Do you have anything coming up in the next 12 to 24 hours? Doctor says I can do light exercises now. Fantastic. If you don't know, David got himself found a broken collarbone. Found a broken collarbone right in his shirt pocket. So we are grateful that you are healed and recovered. And recovering, I should say. Some of those deep breaths, folks. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Just awakening the body. And little taps also help. Just waking up the body. It's just a good morning. Just a good morning tap. Go ahead had a great time volunteering yesterday at the free kitchen. So we were grateful that people got food who may not have otherwise had food, and she had a good time. It was great to see my good friend Olivia, who runs the free kitchen. So beautiful last 12 to 24 hours. Yes, Major, I agree. It is good when people can get back to their movement. How are the families, everyone? How are the families? And we have some mothers and fathers, fathers-in-law, some folks that are definitely being looked after. In fact, after my class, I'll be able to do Reiki relaxation massages. I don't call myself a massage therapist under the laws, but I can work 625 hours to get my degree. Hard work pays off, Casey. That is fantastic. Not only will you be a healer of the mind, but also the body and the soul. You're really doing some amazing things. Fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. Keep those deep breaths coming. Those deep breaths coming. Let's take the time, shall we? We're going to get some of those constrictions on the back. So we're just going hands up in the air, and we're just going to pull down, squeeze those back muscles together. One. If you want for a little bit more core stability and maybe more comfort, I'm sticking my legs straight out rather than having them folded. I know you can't see me. Here we go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fantastic, Major. Yeah, shout out to Grandma. Uh, oh, good stuff. Good stuff. We're going to reach forward. We're going to reach forward and do the same thing. We're just pulling those elbows back, and we're trying to almost introduce them behind us. An isolateral pull down, often found as hammer strength isolateral lat pull down, is a back strengthening exercise that targets lats, upper back, and biceps. Here we go. So we're just squeezing those muscles, guys. It's still effective. Here we go. So we're leaning forward a little bit, and then I'm going to pull back, bringing it forward. 2, 3, 4, 6. Sweet. Yes, indeed. 7. Oh, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Nisi said, unfortunately, my teacher was bullying me the whole time. It was a test to see if I would give up or spaz out. I didn't. I just went home and cried. That's okay. That's okay to cry. Absolutely. And you showed emotional control. Emotional control. That is an emotional intelligence. You knew when the time was and where to do it. And classroom wasn't the appropriate time. Fantastic. We're also going to squeeze the biceps. Let's get a little squeeze on the biceps. 1, 2. If you want to do it out this way, that's great. 3, 4. An isometric row is a static back exercise where you hold the rowing motion at a peak contraction without moving. It targets the lats, rhomboids, traps, and biceps. Go. 7, 8. You could probably even do it across. 9. So all different ways, all different ways. Yep, the bully did lose out on a great pupil. So while we're here, since we're not getting in necessarily the heart rate stuff, we're going to give ourselves that dead cockroach. And I know it's hard to see me, guys, but dead cockroach, we're just on our back, feet up, hands up. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and easy today. Nice and easy. And you can make a case that you can hold these longer. Wrist curls for sure. Guys, we can loosen up the wrist or you can squeeze. We can go 1, 2, 3, go 4. Here we go. 5. Give those Popeyes. 6, 7, 9. Here we go. And 10. There we go. The dead cockroach is a foundational movement highly recommended by physical therapists and fitness experts for building deep core stability and relieving lower back tension. Mike, good morning. Come on in. Come on in and join us. So we're getting upper with the pull down. We're getting mid with this pull. And with that little bit here, we're getting a bit of a hyperextension. So if we need to target a little bit more on the lower back, we certainly can. But right now, we're getting plenty of that with that reach forward and pull into that row position. So we're doing all things. Let's take a moment. We're going to check in, see if we have anybody over on Facebook. Do we got anybody over on Facebook this morning? Appreciate the Facebook crowd being here as well. And how about Rumble? Got somebody still watching us hanging in over on Rumble? Come on in. There we go. Mike, how's the family? How is the family? And we'll get ourselves another one here in just a moment. My phone don't mess up when you do the stream. Oh, okay. Easy, indeed. You might have to get over to Rumble and it'll be crystal clear. If you go to Rumble, it might teleport you. You'll just land right here on the mat next to me. Come on in, Nisi. Just might teleport you. Let's get another set. And guys, we don't always have to go wide. If you can pull here and still squeeze those shoulder blades together, I can feel that just as much. So I'm going to try a set like that. Here we go. 2. I'm also incorporating some bicep and the forearms. 3. Here we go. 4. Look at that 3 motion. 5. 6. Painting class today. Nice. 7. Oh, here we go. 8. Ah. All right. Emoji check. 10. So as I'm pulling down, I'm getting that squeeze, really squeezing the bicep. And you saw I was squeezing the forearms too. So we're getting almost 3 motions, 3 squeezes in one. We indeed. And Major giving us the emoji check. Nisi says she can't see the impact emojis. It's been like that for a minute. Okay, let's get that mid row. We're still going to get the mid row. Here we go. Leaning forward. Go. One, two, three, four. Here we go. Five. Here we go. Six. Here we go. 7. Go. 8. Here we go. 9. Go. 10. Nice work. Nice work. Stop messing up. Are you streaming off Rumble or YouTube? We're off of Rumble with YouTube and through Facebook as well. So the more the merrier. We're bringing in more streams. Here we go. Let's get those curls. I know we got some curl, but I want to make sure we at least get our curls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So we'll get that get those forearms as well. If you guys feel like you got too much forearm on the other ones, that's okay too. An isometric bicep curl forces the muscle to contract without changing its length, significantly increasing time under tension. Yes. So I'm actually going to go this way on my forearm this time, like I'm revving something. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you, Major. 9. Here we go. Yes. It's 90 degrees this morning. Very clear and breezy. Very clear and breezy. Do we got anybody over on Facebook with us? Not as of yet, but come on in, guys. If you're watching over on Facebook, drop us a comment. Drop us a comment. We got Rumble still hanging in there. Come on in, guys. Hit those likes. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate you being here. I don't have a live chat goal set up, but you always feel free. You can always leave a super chat or something like that. No pressure. Wrist roll or wrist roller is a highly effective exercise designed to build forearm strength, grip, endurance, and upper body stability. Yeah, and guys, even just doing this, look at how the muscles contract just through that squeeze. There's your grip. It's through the hand, through the grip, through the grip. It's all low stuff. Let's get another dead cockroach. Here we go. Nice, nice and postured. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. No, not TikTok. Rumble, Facebook, and YouTube. Rumble, Facebook, and YouTube. Pumped up, yes, indeed. I'm feeling it, and it's nice that you can feel it in the muscle. Like weightlifting sometimes forces you to feel it, sometimes in the joint with it. Regardless of, and especially if you're weightlifting, like trying to build and adding more weight, sometimes it's nice just to feel it in the absolute muscle itself and not have to feel the after effects of weight in your hands and things like that. So we're gonna keep it going. 4:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. This is the Impact Athletics Association. Let's get ourselves another one, guys. Sometimes the workout is also the therapy at the same time. This is much different, and that's what we want to do. We want to keep integrating things that are different. We can do a million pull-ups, burpees, push-ups, squats, Mike Tyson's. We can do all of those things as well, but we want to still keep creating and cultivating something that's a little different. It's truly for all stages and ages of athlete. Isometric are incredibly easy on the joints because you contract your muscles without moving the surrounding joints. Yeah, and for the little bit that we're doing, this is just movement. So it's more of a lubrication of the joint and it's not weight loaded. So we are fortunate. We're fortunate to be able to do this together. Let's get ourselves another set. Major indeed, mind, body, soul. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this motion for me is more like doing a chin up. This would be more like a pull up. 3. You can alternate if you want. 4, 5, 6. And I'm trying to pull those elbows nice and deep. 7, 8, 9. Ooh, 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 that feels good. Oh, let's lean it forward. And I know that it's working because that lean forward, I'm feeling it in my lats. I'm feeling it in the latissimus dorsi, right in those places I was just squeezing. So good stuff. Here we go. And here I'm pulling in almost at the bottom rib line. You have to let me know. I'm going palms down on this one. 6. Then I'm going to go palms up on this one. On this one. 7. Let me know if you feel it any different. 8. DC says, "You're right, Impact. I can do 20 pull ups from your workouts." Fantastic. That's more than I'm doing. Other people used to try to take me out with their workouts. I got sick before watching somebody else before you. Yeah, that's the wrong mark of a lot of trainers where they try to push you to like these failure points. They try to push you to like where you're absolutely not able to do that. It's not always the best in my mind. It's not the best ideology to one go to failure. From what I understand, we should be stopping a couple reps before absolute failure. Um, and then too, when you're training new people, you have to bring them along. You have to cultivate them. Major would probably say you can't grow, you can't treat seeds that you just put down like you do the crops that have already grown. So there's a difference. There's stages in how you treat these things. The latissimus dorsi, also known as the lats, yes, the largest, broadest, and most powerful muscle in the upper body. Latissimus dorsi. When you see people walking around and they're like that, and there's that thing hanging out right here, that is the latissimus dorsi. That is that. Let's get some curls in with it. One, two. A lot of people don't talk about the eating healthy part. You really got to eat right, or it's pointless. I may be wrong. You may be wrong. You may be crazy. Oh, but it just may be Nisi Poo we're looking for. Nisi, you are not wrong at all. You couldn't have been more right. Squeeze. 6, 7, 8. And you can twist. I'm even going hands like this, and then as I bring it up, twist. Yes, indeed, Billy Joel. I think we got one more. You. Hey, Michael, how are you doing today? How are you doing this morning or afternoon or evening for all athletes? Welcome. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Nisi says, Impact, I've been seeing people throw up from doing pull ups and burpees and push ups. Their body is literally screaming for rest. Yeah, when you're pushing yourself into that, that's where I got the term train smart, not brave. Because I would have athletes that I was training and I would see them starting to I would see them getting into the red. Okay, let's cool it down. No, no, we got to keep going. It's like, no, this isn't a Rocky movie. This isn't a Rocky movie. You're a real person. You're not a character, and we're not going to do that to you. That detracts. Once you get to the point you're vomiting, well, you've now put your hydration at rest because you've expelled lots of fluids. Now, some people can recover from it. That's cool. And if they choose to, I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. Ready to dominate the day. That's fantastic. Absolutely, guys. That RCG mindset will get you there every time. We arugula salad, carrots, beef liver, local rancher, sourdough with jalapeno butter today. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment to see what our Rumble channel is looking like. Guys, you can always go and visit these places as well. You can go and visit them because they are up and ready for your viewing pleasure. Dave, what's going on? Thanks to you. Now when I cook or shower, I can't seem to get that American best-selling top of the charts. You got it in your head. I don't have a song. Dave, it's got to take over Arkansas. Please bring it to Arkansas. Yes. Uh, that's fantastic. Nate, how are you doing? It is a jam. Thank you for sharing. Dave, how are you doing? Fantastic. I think Scree had said that early on too. And let's not forget, you've got 20 push-ups. We've had quite a few. We've had quite a few over the last year or so. Dave, you're not the only one. You need to stop saying we don't have a song because we definitely do. I had stair climbing grandma Betty M. She started writing lyrics because she was like, "Well, you don't have a song, so let's make a song." I was like, I think that is the song at this point. Training till failure forces your central nervous system into fight or flight mode, increases cortisol, and impairs your body to build strength or muscle. Uh oh. Major been singing it all day. Chilling coach, getting the day started. Fantastic, Nate. Absolutely, guys. If you have not been seeing what Nate has been doing and Nisi, they have been dropping some absolute jewels on their channels lately. Please make sure you're over there supporting them as well. All right. Let's get ourselves another set. Let's get ourselves another set. Here we go. We're just pulling down and we can alternate. Remember, so on these ones, I've got my palms out or sometimes hands out like this, and I'm pulling wide. So here's one. And then I can swap inward and pull like a chin up. Here we go. Here we go. 4. Here we go. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Here we go. Let's get right into this hyperextension in row. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5, 6. Nice work, guys. 7. 8. 9. Oh, 10. Good stuff. Let's get the curls. 1. As I'm curling, as I'm starting my curl process, I'm already curling my forearms, so we're not excluding the forearms. We got us going on those forearms this morning. 3. We do Nisi. I've never been to it though. Sorry, I'm growling right in your ears. 7. 8. Here we go. 9. Ooh, these are hitting deep. Anybody else? Anybody else getting these? Oh, Dave. Scree, you're quiet again on me. What's going on? Scree is quiet this morning. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end time. There we go. Workout stuff is only $5. Nice. Nice. And make sure you're checking out your local thrift stores, Goodwill's, secondhand, whatever it is, Salvation Army, any of that stuff. Make sure you're checking out those areas as well. They've got a lot of discarded stuff for pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. Join us daily throughout the week for an afternoon session. Yes. Guys, there's so much going on. Let's see what Rumble's looking like. We got some folks over on Rumble. We got somebody hanging in over on Rumble. Feel free to leave that notification. Leave us something in the chat. Facebook as well. Leave us something in the chat. We appreciate you guys being here. Come on through. And on Facebook, guys, there's actually closed caption. There's some closed caption going on at the bottom of the screen. How cool is that? Nate, yes, indeed. HWPO, RCG. I believe that was 3. Do we have a count on that? Do we have an official count on where we're at? I believe that was 3, maybe 4. I think that was 4. Let's get down to it. Nisi, give us a 4 in the chat if you would. Give us a 4. Somebody give me a 4. Here we go. No, Nate, that was on me. Major, I appreciate it. Here we go. Yeah, sometimes I know Nisi's had it. I think Scree's had it. A few people have had some bad communications with the chat. Totally lost. No worries. We says 4. All right, Scree. I'm just checking on you. Feeling good. Very nice to be moving the body again. Fantastic, David. Just in time. Just in time. We got 4 guys. Sometimes, yeah, we're seeing where, and it's happened to me watching other people's lives where you get disconnected or glitched or whatever else. So keeping the count for everybody is awesome. Here we go. Let's get another set. Here we go. Let's get 5. And again, I'm alternating. I'm going wide. One. Here we go. 2. Apparently, everyone needs counseling this morning. 3. Here we go. 4. Here we go. 5. Here we go. 6. Here we go. 7. 8. 9. Here we go. All the way through. And 10. Here we go. Oh, I felt that one. I know we were getting it deep when I can reach forward. When I can reach forward and feel it just like that. I can feel where we were just squeezing. And that's good because we're stretching it out. So here we go. 4 a.m. call major. That is early. Here we go. 4. Here we go. 5. Here we go. 6. Here we go. 7. Go. 8. Here we go. 9. Go. Feel it in abs. Yes. There we go. Absolutely. No one has fallen. Yes. Keep those fingers crossed. Let's get into those curls, guys. Squeezing those pythons, brother. Oh, boy. Here we go. 2. And the sitting up part, definitely with good posture. 3. We're going to also, it's going to help complement those dead cockroaches. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Ooh. 9. And 10. Woo. And again, on that pull, as I'm pulling back, I'm getting that forearm squeeze. So we're getting the forearm squeeze and then getting into the biceps. So it's a 2-for-1. We get a BOGO on that motion. Get a BOGO. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, beautiful work. Beautiful work. Let's check out the other places that we are. Worldwide community. Here we go. Got some folks over here on Facebook. Good morning. Good morning. Got anybody over on Rumble? Good morning. Good morning. Make sure you're dropping those likes everywhere you're at. Got to get cleaned up and moving. Okay, Nate. Look forward to the shaving. And I don't know. What do you got? Some Parliament this morning? La da da dee da 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 da. What do you got this morning for the shave? Let's get going. Flashlight. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. Rumble. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Rumble. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Yes, let's see what it is, Nate. I got to take a moment to address these other communities as well. Come on in. You know where to find us because it's the same name. Same name, folks. Impact Athletics Association. It is going to be the same name. Nope. Yes, the biceps. All right, Nate. Have a good one. Yeah, it's funny how you don't have to weight bear. You don't have to load. You don't have to load. Some people like it. I get it. I understand it. But this still works. This has a place. I can feel it. It's a very specific spot. Very specific. I can feel exactly where I'm squeezing all the way down to the pinpoint. And that's what you would want in your weightlifting as well. You want to squeeze all the way down to a pinpoint. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Let's get another set, shall we? That was 5. Let's go. 1, 2. Really keeping those shoulder blades pinned together and get that motion. 3. Here we go. 4. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we'll get the bicep. Remember, I'm starting with that squeeze in the forearm to pull it up and then getting into that bicep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oof. Good stuff. Dead cockroach coming up. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Keeping it, keeping it fluid, keeping it fluid. Here we go. We got 6 down. Make sure you get a little sip of water. It's a different morning, so we're not going at it as hard with the circulatory and the respiratory, but that's okay. That's okay. It does not have to be every time out. And most of you are doing so much movement, anyways. You are getting in so much of that circulatory, respiratory as it is going for walks, being out planting in the fields, engaging with your kids, whatever it is, caring for loved ones. Good stuff. Number 7 coming up. Number 7 coming up indeed. If hopefully you can feel it in the traps up here. Hopefully you're feeling it in the middle of your back. One of the things that I like to subscribe to personally is I want to build strength in the back that I already have. Meaning I don't need my back to get wider. I just want all the muscles that are there already to get more tone, to get stronger. Because what I'm trying to do, and I started this ideology through sports, is I want to get all the muscles strong around my spine. That's what I'm doing. That's the frame of us. So we want strong muscles around the spine. I'm not knocking if people want a bigger back, but I just want the muscles that are already there to be as strong as possible. So these squeezes, these techniques are very specific, very specific. So that's what we're working on. Here we go. Number 7 coming up. Let's go in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nisi, give me some feedback. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Dave, how are you feeling? 4, Scree, what's going on? 5. Here we go. 6, any folks over on Facebook? 7, any folks over on Rumble? 8, here we go. 9, here we go. 10, here we go. Building strength around your spine requires targeting your core and back muscles to create a supportive core set. This improves posture, stabilizes the vertebrae, and prevents injury. That's what we're talking about. And guys, again, I was playing sports, contact sports, so I was getting hit a lot. But we're talking about car accidents, we're talking about slip and falls, we're talking about trying to help somebody who may be falling as well. There's plenty of ways to protect your spine when it comes out there. Tapping out for a few, fantastic, nice work. This is just what the doctor ordered. Fantastic. Nisi is here with us. Let's get these rows. And again, we're bringing ourselves down forward, spine. Try to keep your back straight as you're reaching in towards the toes. And then we're just sitting back up. Good posture. 1, 2. Just really deep oars. When you think about 2 oars in a boat, 3. Pull back. Here we go. 4. Here we go. 5. Oh, here we go. 6. Here we go. 7. Here we go. 8. Go. 9. Here we go. 10. Here we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's get to those curls, guys. Let's get to the curls. Remember, we're starting as we start that motion. That forearm is already curling, and then it goes into the bicep, already curling. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see, I'm kind of over exaggerating and bring the elbows up. I'm just going a little bit deeper. 5. Go. 6. Experiment, explore what's possible for you. 7. Oh, that really is hitting. 8. Here we go. Oh. And I think the reason that one's hitting a little bit deeper is because we're not holding a weight or resistance band to already give us. So we have the freedom to go all the way and squeeze that as deep as we want. Squeeze as deep as we want. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. Just what the doctor ordered, isn't it? Isn't it though? Isn't that a beautiful thing when you get the real medicine, the movement? We got Facebook in the house. We got Facebook in the house. Let's go. We got a like over on Facebook. I appreciate it. Hopefully we got some folks following as well. Let's see what we got on the Rumble. We got Rumble in the house. Okay. Let's keep it moving, guys. Keep it moving. Check out the community post on more information about why isometrics is good for you. Yeah. Yeah, we try to put out as much information as we can. I try to draw from many different sources. So we want to give credit to these other creators as well. So I leave those pictures in and try to leave their info in as well. That's how we build the community. Continue to build the community. Let's get a sip of water. I believe that was 7. I believe that was 7, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that was 7. Here we go. Oh, right. Thank you, Major. Let's get ourselves another set. We don't have to wait long in between, but we're still getting. So by the time we get through everything, the other groupings of our muscles have rested. So it allows us to kind of push the time down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 4, 5, all the way through. Here we go. 6. Here we go. 7. Nice work. 8. Here we go. 9. Here we go. Good stuff. Here we go. Bring it forward. Nice inhale. Exhale. Inhale coming forward. Exhale. There we go. 3. Nice job. 4. Squeeze that core when you're coming upright. Nice work. 5. 6. Go. 7. Every day, Major. New fitness goals. 8. Here we go. 9. Indeed. Here we go. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. 10. Oh, there we go. Health is not about optimization trends. Fitness is not about aesthetics. Discipline is not about punishment. There are systems that allow you to stay in the fight long enough to matter. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, discipline. That I love that one. Discipline is not a punishment, it's a reward. It's rewarding you from the things you needed the discipline from in the first place. It's not a discipline. If you feel that it's been a discipline, it shows how far out of control you have allowed things to spin. If you feel it's a discipline to have to cut back on sodas, junk foods, things like that, it shows how far out of control you've gotten. When you feel like that's a discipline, like that's a punishment, I should say. If you feel like that's a punishment, you've spun out of control. Discipline would have kept us from getting that far out of control, anyways. Stay in the fight every day, right here at the Impact Athletics Association. Absolutely, David. I agree. That is great stuff. Let's get that dead cockroach too while we're at it. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Wang, how are you doing? Good morning. Oh, beautiful, beautiful day. Good to see you all in. Knowing that got my RCG in this morning. We got some water. We got some movement. We've got multiple streams going right now, trying to reach out to different communities. Beautiful stuff. We got somebody over on Rumble. Good morning. Good morning. Leave us a comment. Tell us where you're coming from. Welcome to Impact. What do we got over on Facebook? Got some folks over on Facebook. And guys, as always, 10,000 strong and growing on YouTube. 10,000 strong. So let's keep these communities growing. Join us for these workouts every morning. Major, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. I believe we're on number 9, folks. We're on number 9. Let's go. Let's get those arms up. And again, we're squeezing those. I'm squeezing. I'm already pulling my shoulder blades together and down. 1. Walking in place. Nice. 2. Really squeeze those muscles, and we can come to the front also. 3. We're attacking this back at all angles. Here we go. 4. Here we go. 5. Here we go. 6. 7. Oh, beautiful. 8. Here we go. 9. Here we go. Oh, 10. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get into that row. Again, guys, posture. We're leaning forward towards the toes, like we're touching the toes, and pull back. 1. 2. Here we go. 3. Go. 4. Beautiful. Here we go. Nice deep stretches. 5. And play with the hands. One time, palms can be up. 6. Good stuff. Next time, palms can be down. 7. Feel what works for you. Here we go. 8. Here we go. Oh. 9. Here we go. 10. Oh, good stuff. Let's get the curl. And again, with the curls, we're starting. That forearm is already being flexed. We're already getting the forearm before we even get to the bicep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good stuff. Dead cockroach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's keep knocking it down. Let's take a moment. Grab some water if you need it. Grab some water, or just take a moment to admire your work. Admire your work. You are out here doing it. Excellent work indeed. Walking in place daily is excellent. Low impact way to improve cardiovascular health, burn calories, and build leg strength. It requires no equipment. It can be easily squeezed into your day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here we go. Got the Rumble crowd. We got the Facebook crowd. Here we go. Aaron. Aaron is in the house over on Facebook. Aaron, good to see you. Good to see you, Aaron. There we go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We got a few folks over on Facebook as well, so we appreciate that. Let's keep building this guys. 471 days in a row, whether it's just on YouTube or whether it is everywhere. We've still been doing it. So we are here every day, guys. Here every day. 471 days in a row. Feel free to join us. Hit those likes, subscribes. Come on over, become a member on YouTube. Let's get another one. I don't see an Aaron, Major. I don't see an Aaron. Perfect at home, walking in place. Yes. Yes, indeed. It is good stuff. Oh, sorry, Major. You're talking about that Aaron on Facebook. My bad. I was like, I don't see it in the super chat. I don't see it in the chat. Got it. I'm following now. I'm following. Here we go. Let's keep it going. Aaron and I were on a commercial years ago. Years ago, we were in a commercial. I believe Aaron's out in California now, doing some great things. So good to see. Yes, indeed, Major. Indeed, Major is on it. Wang, yes, indeed. Get those walks in at home, guys. If you can walk in place at home, absolutely, absolutely. Doing it at the kitchen island, if I recall. Yes, indeed. And getting yourself a little stationary pad. You could probably get one like at Staples or something like that. The standing mats. Get yourself a couple of those, and let that be what you walk on. So it just takes a little of the energy off of that. But yes, Major, yeah, part of part of the amazing life. Here we go. We got somebody over on Rumble. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, guys. Let's get another set. Let's get another set. A lot of constriction of the muscles today. We don't have to tear them up with weights and bands and extreme movements and ranges of motion, but we got this. Here we go. Kitchen Island, yes, indeed. Here we go. Wang, you are like Mr. Rourke right now. You're making it what you want. That is a fantasy island. It's also your workstation. That is a fantasy island. Welcome, welcome. That was a poor Ricardo Montalban, but you guys get the hint. Oh, all right, here we go. 6. Here we go. 7. Oh, 8. Here we go. 9. Here we go. 10. Here we go. And right into the reach. 1. Smiles, everyone. Smiles. Yes. 2. 3. Oh, 4. Here we go. Good posture. Deep squeeze. 5. Here we go. 6. 7. 8. 9. Here we go. 10. Oh, that good rowing motion. Let's get back to the squeeze, to the biceps. Here we go. Forearms and biceps. Curling the wrist right there, squeezing that and bringing it up. 1. Here we go. 2. Go. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Here we go. 8. 9. What's going on, Shane? 10. Shane is in the house. Let's get this dead cockroach. Here we go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And here we go. Shane, I love that intro. I love that intro. How are you doing today? Mm, mm, mm. Let's check in with our Facebook people. How are the Facebook people doing? We got a couple folks in here checking out the action. We appreciate you folks being here. Let's see what's on Rumble. Got Rumble going on as well. Almost, almost there. Yes, if you're on Facebook or Rumble, dead cockroach, absolutely. Okay, Anita Wahi. Over the moon, I got my photo ID. Fantastic. Hopefully your hair was combed and teeth were brushed and you had a nice big smile. Woo. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. Let's keep that moving. We got one more. Anita Wahi let me know that I was on the screen. I was on the big screen, so hopefully you've been able to follow with us. Jiu-jitsu training. Still sore. Ugh, yes. Wheelchair. No wheelchair indeed. Here we go. Let's get ourselves. I believe that was number 9. That was number 9. So we are coming up, guys. We're rounding the home stretch. We can see that finish line in sight. Let's make sure that we get it, get it, get it. That was 9. We got one left, one set left, and then there was one. Here we go. All that contractions. Soon to be going for your driver's license. Fantastic. I've been here just focused. Fantastic. That is it. To see. Here we go. Oh, good breathing, good technique. Last one, guys. Last one. Here we go. One. And I'm alternating. Oh, it feels good. 3, shoulder blades pinned together. 4. Go. 5. Here we go. 6. 7. 8. Here we go. 9. Here we go. 10. Nice work. Running the smoocher. Not a bad thing. I'm doing jaw jackers all the time. You guys have to hear me just running it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can hold this for a moment. 5. We can hold that. 6. We can hold this one. 6. 6. 6. Here we go. 7. 7. 7. 8. 8. 8. Oh. 9. 9. 9. 10. 10. 10. Good stuff. Get the curls. How long does it take for your hair to grow? Well, hair grows about a quarter of an inch. Is it weekly or monthly? I think so. That's about the standard growing rate. Here we go. 1, 2. Really roll up and squeeze that bicep, guys. Get it deep. 3, 4, 5. That's a different sort of flow state, just getting that extra height. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Feeling that. Feeling that. Here we go. Dead cockroach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Good stuff. I had hair to the back of my knees and it was torture. That's a lot of hair, Shane. That is a lot of hair, mate. There we go. We got our Facebook folks in the house. We got our Facebook folks. And how about our Rumble? We got We got Rumble going. We're rumbling on Rumble. We're rumbling on Rumble. Good stuff. Good stuff, folks. We're going to take a moment, just to enjoy this. We got a lot of pull. We got a lot of pull on this one today. So we're still going to get some push. Still going to get some push, as in ups. So we'll get down to those. Yes, Shane, you got this. Easy work, mate. I don't know what the stipulations are, but I believe you got it. There we go. I'm going to pull my mats back just a little bit. There we go. That way I think we're seen. We are on the screen. Let's just take some time. Relax. Relax, relax. I had to cut my hair because it was too heavy and the maintenance was insane. I'm leaning back a little bit. We can just sit in this for a moment. Ooh, I got two good ankle pops. Got two ankle pops and some knee. Taking time for yourself is essential for resting your mind, reducing stress, and boosting your overall well-being. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Anytime, Shane. Anytime. This is your time. Let's reach out just a little bit. Let's get a little stretch. You're just taking the time. Come back. Nice. Reward them. Cell phone up. We're going to do a little bit of that cat and cow. So I'll turn just a little bit this way so we can see what we got going on. Cat and the cow. So we're going to arch that back downward, belly button towards the floor, head up as I'm inhaling. Then I'm simply going to exhale and push into the cat position, just like a cat when it arches back. Belly button toward your spine. Exhaling. Go again. Good stuff. Inhale down. Good stuff. Four. Good stuff. Ooh, what is pemmican? Yeah, for him to drive from Australia, that would be awesome. Hydration, motivation, dedication, elevation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's begin on those push-ups, shall we? Let's begin on those push-ups. Nice and easy. We can throw a 10-second plank in with those as well, or downward facing staff. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start it off in the 10-second hold, and then we'll go into it. So we're going to hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I've got the counting stone back. That's 1. Pemmican is a nutrient dense, shelf stable mixture of dried lean meat and rendered fat. Oh, okay. Wouldn't that be great? Yes, if we could. But if it was that easy, I think everybody'd just be infiltrating each other's land. I'm all for learning other cultures and stuff, but want to make sure you get there with best intentions, not just because you can. Here we go. Beautiful work, guys. Beautiful work. I've never heard of pemmican, although I did get on a trivia question right the spread that they put on toast in Australia being Vegemite, which I have no idea what is in Vegemite. I've never even had Nutella, so I'm woefully behind on the sandwich spreads. That's all right. Let's get ourselves another set. Pour nice and tight when we're in that downward facing staff. Squeeze the cheeks. Squeeze the cheeks. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent. We got 2. We got 2. Steve Irwin, absolutely. Paul Hogan, Yahoo Serious. I don't know if he still is or not, but he was part of the Australian introduction for a lot of Americans. I forget what the captain of the Australia 2, what his name is. I'm sure he's iconic as well. And then, of course, the Freeman. I forget what her first name is, but she what was it? She won the 400 meters in Australia when the Olympics were in Sydney. Oh, what was it? Kathy Freeman? Yes, Kathy Freeman, and of course, you had the infamous Oscar Pistorius. I'm just giving out my Australian knowledge here. I don't know the lady, but the case of the dingo and the baby was pretty famous. Not to mention music, Men at Work, AC/DC, all sorts of good stuff. Survival food, pemmican, the survival food. Nice. Yes, Kathy Freeman. Here we go. More Aussie icons. Yeah. Go. We got folks over on Facebook. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Facebook Live. Jump in, get these push ups with us. Rumble, what's going on? Leave us some comments. Rumble, leave us a comment. Let us know where you're from. Hit that like. Join us. We go live every day. Today is 471 days in a row, getting at least 100 push-ups in, guys. At least. You can join us over on Facebook. You can join us on YouTube. For sure. So let's get ourselves ready for the next set. Let's get ourselves ready for the next set. Here we go. You hear that bird up over me now? Welcome, Facebook and Rumble. Absolutely. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Day 47, 471. 471, that is 3. 3. And we're just taking it easy through them, guys. Take it easy. Take it easy. Absolutely. So we got it down. We got it down. Birds are singing. Let's keep it moving. Planking before push-up is an excellent strategy for building core strength and mastering proper push-up form. The Eagles, yes. Eagles. Yes. A lot of times we do this at the end of the push-ups. Do the push-ups, then we hold it. But sometimes it's nice to like tax yourself before. So you're getting that same isometric sort of hold. And now we're using the muscle. So there's a lot of functional stuff happening. A lot of functional stuff. Sometimes if you're moving boxes or moving furniture or whatever, helping somebody up, like you don't always get to just keep doing this. Sometimes you have to hold it, then you move it. Give us the old Beastie Boys. Hold it now, hit it. Hit it. Hold it now. Hit it. Let's get ourselves number 4. Number 4. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. We got 4. My drummer does slow push-ups and holds halfway down, halfway up. There's always a way. Always a way, absolutely. Always explore the push-up. Always explore the squat. We've done that with squats as well. Time under tension, yeah. We do what we call the discount. We take 30% off. We're taking 15 off the top, 15 off the bottom. So we're working in this area where we're not completing the full range. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is good stuff. Time under tension. And if you've never tried the impossible push-up, that's a good one too. 90 seconds down, slowly, 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 slowly. 90 seconds up, slowly, slowly, slowly. And you have to stay in continuous movement. It's a burner. It's a burner. Here we go. Get ourselves another one of these. Get ourselves another, shall we? Let's go in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go. Just take the time to breathe it out. When are you getting the HWPO tat, Shane? That's the question. When are you getting it? There's no saying I don't have one. Maybe it's hidden by my bikini line. Maybe it's hidden. But the question is, when are we going to see it on that Aussie arm? See it in your driver's license ID. Shane here, giving the pose with the big ol' HWPO. Uh, I haven't had a tattoo in about 8 years, so I may be done with them. Maybe done with them. Few things that I've thought about, and then it's just like, do I really need it? It's required, yes. I'll get it when you get it. Like I said, you may already not know that I have one. Easy. That amazing. That's what brings Nisi back into the chat after about 15 minutes of silence. Uh, here we go. Let's get another set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now Nisi's got me laughing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Good stuff. It would be neat to see the great kangaroos. There we go. Go out and see some big reds. uh, He's just now figuring out something's really wrong. Uh, oh, here we go. Good stuff. Good stuff today. Let's keep it bumping. I'm feeling it, but I feel good. That is 5, Major. No, that was 6. I got my counting stone out. Brought back the counting stone. We got 6. Kangaroos in the wildlife are awesome from a distance, so they jump out into oncoming traffic. Oh, that's too bad. Right. The roos want to rumble. Yeah. I don't know if you can just start petting them like that. May get that double kick in the gut. I don't know how that works. Shark, what's going on? Shark sending the jewels. Yes, that was 6 indeed. Indeed. Thank you, Major. Shark Tigers, how are you doing? Thank you for the jewels. Very appreciated. Let's check in. Let's see. Do we got any folks over on Facebook? There we go. And how about our Rumble? How about our people on Rumble? Good morning. Come on in, guys. Good morning and come on in. Right. Shark with the jewels. I appreciate that. How are you doing today, Shark? You don't want to pat a kangaroo, they can rip your guts out with one kick. That's what I thought, Shane. That's what I thought. I don't they're not they're not the docile animal that people um that's the isn't that the danger of like cartoons? Because that's why we had here in the States that lady jumped into the enclosure with the polar bear. And part of it was that I believe was part of her delusion that it was friendly because of like the Coca-Cola commercials or something like that, where you see a polar bear drinking a cola with Santa and stuff like that. They're friendly. Same thing with Shamus. Got them painted as these beautifully wonderful, nice animals. I mean, they say that they've never attacked a human, but there's still a reason you call it a killer whale. Welcome, Rumble and Facebook. Absolutely. Yes, an ostrich as well. Those legs. Yep. An ostrich, yeah, can gut you as well. One stomp from that massive talon. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. If there's ever an animal that's just born for smoke, here we go. They can make a mess of your car, especially cruising wombats. There we go. Let's get ourselves another set, shall we? But we're going to change it up. So let's get ourselves ready. We're just going to start in those push-ups. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 5. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice work, guys. Nice work. Number 7. Number 7. You can pet baby ones while the parents look on. Like, stop touching my kid. Stop touching my kid. All right, we had the mid pause. We had the mid pause. So we got halfway through it, and we're moving on. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. Number 8. Number 8. Let's go. Coach, do we have chat goals today? I did not put up a chat goal. No, I did not. But guys, you're always welcome to leave a super chat. Grab a membership that helps build the channel, and you can also donate directly to the Venmo account. There is a link in the description. So any and everything helps, but your presence is the most important thing. Here we go. Get our rest, get our focus. We got a couple more sets. Yes, the rumble function. The rumble function. What's your function? Squeezing those cheeks and doing some push-ups. junction, rumble function. Here we go. I'd love to see American wildlife, but not too close, too dangerous ones. Yeah, starting with the people. Starting with the people. That's the American wildlife. Those animals are minding their business. Yeah, indeed. Let's go. Classic, Major. I still have the T-shirt. Here we go. Let's get another one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful work. Major. Exactly. 9, just like that, guys. 9. It's right at the front. It's always right there, Major. Always right there, right at the front. There we go. Yeah, I can imagine, Shane. We got we got that everywhere. People are people, so why should it be? There we go. We got one more. We got one more. We've just been staggering those stops. Been staggering the stops. So let's check in. Let's check in with Facebook. Boom. We got Facebook still rolling, and they got again. They have the closed caption. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The closed caption. We got Rumble in the house. We're still rumbling, and he's rumbling and bumbling. There we go. Depeche, absolutely. Ooh, isn't this nice? I mean, I'm all for the ramped up, the do a lot of movement, all that good stuff. Ray, good morning. Good morning, Ray. The Shiva is in the house. There we go. I'm the typical Aussie bogan mullet and missing two front teeth. That is okay, Shane. I you're still that crazy cousin. Well, you're still the crazy cousin. Absolutely loving it. Ray, how are you doing? It is good to see you. Good morning, Facebook and Rumble. Absolutely, we are on it. OBS action, fantastic. We got this, guys. We got this. We got one more set. Got the push-ups, and we've been pausing. We started the first 5. We paused for 10 seconds in that downward facing staff. Then did the full 10. These last ones we've been stopping at random counts in between, and then getting the 10-second hold, and then continuing that set. Oh, indeed, Shane. Indeed. Absolutely. They say you can't pick your family, and that's what you're born into, like your blood. The people who look like you, the people who share DNA and all that stuff. But you can pick family based off of the people that you come across and intersect in life. Right? This is a beautiful day. We got up. We did a lot of constriction back exercises. Squeeze the biceps. We're just squeezing the muscles, just squeezing it, just giving that tension. No weights, no resistance bands, just you and the body. Just squeeze. Look at the pythons, brother. Look at the brother. What you're gonna do when the impact biceps run wild on you? There we go. That's who we are, absolutely. And who we are is about this 10th set. We are about number 10. All right, let's get another one, shall we? Let's get it. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful stuff, guys. Not only does that change up our momentum, not only does it change up our cadence, but it also creates us another challenge in having to think through it. So you have the count, then you stop the count to get the count. Hello, Dove. Hello, Dove. There's a dove right there. Um, but it changes up our cadence and it makes us think. So it's a little bit more cognitive as well. Right, it's fantastic. How's the day been? How are you doing, my friend? That dove came right down, sat on the fence, and is looking at me saying hello. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. I get to say hello to all these amazing people in the chat, and this dove came right down. It's just sitting here chilling. Facebook. We got Facebook. We got Rumble. We got Facebook and Rumble. Come on in. It's going to be creepy. He took off. At least, like, if he'd have been up there, yeah, I would have definitely. But hopefully, they don't have any. I don't know. Can they? Can they? Are they squirters too? That didn't sound good, did it? That didn't sound good. Nisi, where are you at? Did we lose Scree and David? Did we lose Scree and David? I know those connections can be a little off a little times. Shane, what time is it there? Are we looking at? Is it after midnight? After midnight. Shane's gonna let it all hang out. Uh-oh. Did we get a glitch? Did we get a big old glitch? Uh-oh. Nisi is here. Okay. Oh my goodness. We got canceled by the glitch. Nisi, did you get a glitch? Who else got a glitch? YouTube is jealous. It is punching air. What do I do for legs? Yeah, right. What we do is we'll do body weight squats. We do some speed skaters back and forth for balance. We do a lot of like calf raises, explosions, things like that. Nisi, as a matter of fact, I told Nisi to remind me about she wants to be able to jump up and be able to grab the bar. So I told her we would go over some hop squats. But Nisi, I'm gonna get with Nisi on Instagram. Me and Nisi are gonna have a one-on-one for that. But that's what we do. Yeah, right. Um, lot of flexibility as well. So the biggest thing that you can do for your legs and anything else. Okay, yeah, right. I mean, okay. Is that what your life has come down to? That's what you have to contribute. All right. Well, I can build legs faster than you can build character. So that's just what it is. There we go. Yep, Major taking the trash out. Guys, we accept everybody for who they are. So um, as long as you're respectful to other people, but yeah, right wasn't even respectful to themselves. So they had to project things onto other people. So we don't have time for that. We have a workout to finish, we have lives to live, and we have a show to run. So Um, I'm very aware. Yeah, are my legs the biggest? Absolutely not. But they're functional, and they've done things that people like yeah right can't comprehend, like carrying things to help other folks, to pick up my kids, to donate time and do things. So it's not the size of something or its aesthetic. It's what are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? And I've talked about this. There's a video here on impact, and there's another one on my other channel, The Perfect Body. And what is the perfect body? It's not aesthetic, it's what you're doing with it. It's not standing on a stage and just looking right or summer body. I'd rather see a body that is somewhat out of shape or not what we call perfect, but it's helping other people. It's doing positive things for the community. That's a perfect body because it's utilizing for what it's supposed to, which is not only itself but the people around. But when you're still talking about just the size of something, yeah, Yeah. So it is what it is. And guys, I know a lot of people said ignore the haters and stuff like that, but they are great lessons. They're great lessons. And we've talked about this. If we were all walking on a journey together and one of us saw a snake, a venomous snake, and we didn't point it out, we would be remiss to the rest of the group. They are a great lesson. Great lesson. Yep. They so they want people to be like, oh my God, look at his butt. Oh my God. Exactly. Exactly. Right. That's all that it is. That's all that it is. So we have these are things we have to speak on. You have to speak to the dangers. You have to speak to what people are going to try. I can show you how to do push-ups. If I don't show you how to push back in a way with a level head and don't let them bait you into it, because that's what they're trying to do, rage bait you. He didn't come in with anything that was positive. The first question, that's cool. But then when he went to the ad hominem, it tells you that it's low vibration, it's low intelligence. So we point those things out because there's a lot of people in our chats, in our communities, in our lives. We all know somebody who would have let that they would have let a comment like that wreck their day and possibly their week and their psyche about how they think of themselves. We're not doing that. So if I don't lead by example and show you like this is a non-issue and you embrace it, you accept you and be there for yourself. Absolutely. We're here for one reminder, guys. Oh yeah, anytime somebody asks. I headbutt haters. Don't be like me, yo. Ray, I would love that. I would love to see that. But we all know, we're from a day and age. That's why they do it. They're comfortable. They're comfortable saying it online. They're comfortable saying it. These aren't the people that walk up to you and say it. These are not the people that walk up to you and say it. So I'm glad. I'm glad that we got at least one troll in today because they are a lesson. They are a lesson for us all to take a look at. So if this person had even asked, we could have pointed out all of the workouts that we've done. We've just been doing the speed skaters. We did that extra 100 squats out of nowhere. So just because it doesn't reap what they want, I'm not beholden to get their validation. I'm not beholden to their validation. Absolutely. Nisi and Ray are, yes, they are kindred spirits. I could see Nisi giving somebody the headbutt, just both of them, just this head full of flying treads, and then just seeing somebody just, yeah, getting what they got. Major just got one too as well. Absolutely. Yep. But tells you how much they want attention. Tells you the attention that they haven't gotten in their lives, the things they haven't done for themselves. And so they're out here seeking to try to take other people down. Not here. Not here. Been there, done that. Seen enough life. We are okay. We are okay. Indeed. Woo. Let's take a moment. Let's get some. I'm gonna cross my baby legs. I'm gonna cross my baby legs. And we're going to get some nice deep breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Remain unbothered, guys. Nathaniel J. Burns speaks to being a mountain in the wind. Be unmoved. Make the time. Thank yourself. Thank yourself for that version. Thank yourself for the version of you that showed up because it showed up. You're already beating 70% of a former version of you that wouldn't have done this. You're beating 70%, and then you were ready. You're prepared. That's 80%. 90% is to perform it. Baby legs are kind of cool. Impact very flexible. Skin is smooth. You got to look at everything they say in a positive way. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Nisi. I like my baby legs. My baby legs have got me a 99-yard touchdown. My baby legs have got me a 105-yard rugby try. My baby legs have run a 4.2. My baby legs have run a sub 7 mile. My baby legs have squatted, jumped. My baby legs have run hill. Yes, indeed. John Barter, yeah, right. If he has little legs, at least he's working and trying. They will grow one day. Absolutely. That John Barter coming through with the bars, coming through with the logic, the knowledge, the understanding. That's what we're talking about. John Barter, welcome to Impact. I appreciate that. Guys, we all have things that are going to work in our favor, don't work in our favor. It's just our genetics. It's just what we have. Sometimes you can overcome it, you can fight through it and do all those extras. And sometimes we should start with accepting who we are before we start trying to change things. By the way, you ain't got no baby legs. Yes, indeed. John, I've been fast, and I appreciate all the good compliments. I used to cycle. I used to do a whole lot of things. It just is what it is. It just is. The way that I'm built is thinner legs. They can be strong, but my upper body will expand in no time. My shoulders, back, all that stuff. It's just how I'm built. So I understand. I've gone through this my entire life. But there's never been a person who knew me in real time who was talking about my legs that didn't at least understand that you can get cooked in a 40-meter dash. So it's okay. Only problem is you skip leg day too much. John, we do something almost every day. We do something almost every day. So what is the leg day? What is the skip? What is the give me the breakdown. And yeah, I want to see what John has to say. I'm sure none of these trolls work out. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's talk about leg day. What are you calling leg day? Are you calling it squats, deadlifts, um, leg extensions, leg curls, calf raises? Is that what you're calling leg day? Because we do speed skaters, we have our Brunswicks, we have all sorts of balance exercises. We've had hip days. So we're doing different things that are targeting in different ways and strengthening in different ways. You're doing too heavy, try push pull legs. I don't know what that means, John. I don't you doing too heavy? I don't know what that means. Push pull, isn't that running a hill? Isn't that going down the hill, walking it backwards or backpedaling, turning and running up it? There's push pull in that. Guys, we do legs. It's just not to the satisfaction of what people have been indoctrinated to believe what leg day is. So the legs are strong, the legs are fine, but it's not what people envision for themselves. So sometimes it gets projected. But yeah, I don't know what doing too heavy is, and I'm not going to lift anything too heavy. I'm preserving my joints. I'm preserving things. I'm preserving myself. So, yeah, I'd love to hear it. So let's leave the comments up. I want to hear this. I want to see this. Yeah, but that stuff is going to keep your legs tiny. I'm not worried about that. Why are you worried about the next man? Is my question, John. You're worried about what the next man is doing. You are investing in my life. You should be investing more in yours. If you have time to invest in other people's lives, shouldn't you be investing more in your own? There is no leg day or arms day. It's impact day. Absolutely. Yeah, John, you're worried about something that doesn't affect you. How does that work? Why does that work? That's like me being worried about your money, telling you that you need to earn more. That I'm not sure, but I want to hear this. Let's have this conversation. Let's leave the comments up as long as they're respectful, because I want this for historical value as well. I want to leave these comments in so on a replay we can see exactly what I'm talking about and how I'm answering these. Nisi, I love you too. You are all heart. You're all heart. Anita Wahe, thank you so much. And I'm not mad at John. John is coming in respectfully. John has points. But I want to counter these points. I want to have a healthy debate with somebody. I'm not worried, but a body that is not proportional looks bad. So you are worried. You're worried about what it looks like. And who's to say what looks like? I will tell you this: when I was at the NFL kids camps, working with the kids, those parents, those kids, my teammates, the other coaches, they didn't worry about what my legs looked like because I was out there doing stuff with the kids. When I've done community service, nobody was worried about what my legs looked like. Nobody was worried about the legs. You are stuck in a bubble, my friend. And I'm not mad at that, but you have to pop that bubble and realize there's more for legs other than aesthetics. Just looking. We're not show horses. We're not show horses. My legs are functional. They work. So keep telling me about how it looks. Polish your belt. Absolutely right. Guys, this is a great conversation. This is a great conversation. John, I'm not mad at you. I appreciate what you're being here. Exactly. Who decided what looks bad? This is from that bodybuilding community mindset. This is from the bodybuilding community mindset. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's keep it going. We got Facebook in the chat. We got Rumble. Ray, I'm just asking. I don't have big legs. I don't have big legs. Okay. But I don't have big arms either. It just is what it is. Okay, the ladies will laugh at the beach, bro. So now this is how we know that John has no argument. Now he's worried about what other women are going to think about a man that's not him. Let that sink in. How wild is that? How wild is that? That's what he's boiled this down to. He's overlooked the fact I've given him multiple examples of leg strength as a person, as a being working in the community. I've given him examples as to what I've done in my physical and athletic competitive, and he's worried about what women are going to think. This is young mindedness. I don't know how old you are, John, but it's young mindedness. And I'm not mad at it, but I'm gonna, as they say, and in football, you're not gonna go D1 with little legs or pro. I've already been invited. I've been invited. I've been to camps. You don't know, John. I'm certified. You're the one that has Major. Leave them up. Leave them up. I want those up. You're the one, John, that has no accreditation. Leave those up. I want that. I want this for history. I want that for history. John, I'm a lady. I think he looks great. You are a lady, Anita Wahe. Thank you so much. It's crazy that it's always the men. Yep, false us ladies love us some impact. Yeah. Come on, John. I gotta see what John's gotta say. For historical value, this is perfect because it's telling you exactly what an untrained, immature mind has in thought for other people. Has for other people. I'm not gonna get invited to D1 or pro. You're too late, my friend. I've been invited to college. I've been invited to play on professional level teams. Keep telling me, John. Keep telling me my life. Guys, this is a lesson. This is an absolute lesson. This is how for the things that Anita Wahe is doing, the things that Nisi's doing, the things that Major is doing, the things that other people are doing. My brother, you should try at least to be the best you can. First of all, you can't knock somebody down, then call them brother in the next statement. And secondly, how do you know what are you qualifying as the best? What are you qualifying as the best? what what here we go. What are we qualifying as the best? John Barter. I will have this conversation all day. Because again, until you've, what's the saying? Until you've walked in somebody's shoes, you have no idea where somebody's been, who they are, and where they are going. So you're still making blind assumptions. Well, I'm trained and you never played pro or D1, Mr. Invited and sent home. I didn't even go. I couldn't. I had children. So that's where my legs took me to the next level. I carried my children. I raised them. So I'm well trained and you never played. Well, okay. So what? That you know how many other people didn't? What's the percentage since you know so much? What's the percentage of people who actually make it to professional level? I can say I've been invited. It's nice to be asked, but I had a higher calling. That was my parenting. Anita, yeah, absolutely. Working out over 400 days in a row isn't being your best. David, absolutely. This is a person who just stumbled in. He's projecting. He's not trained. If he was trained, he would understand that people can come in all shapes and forms. I've known guys with skinny legs that ran very well. Andre DeGrasse, it's not a big-legged guy, and he's one of the fastest people in the world. We've seen people. I knew guys that did play in the NFL, skinny legs, and they weren't big guys all either. So you got to try again. You have nothing on your channel, no name. I'm just telling you, I don't believe you. So the one who has to do better is you've got to convince us. You're here in our chat. You're here in our chat. Come on, John Barter. Come on down. Come on down, John Barter. He would have his own channel if he was so great. Absolutely. Absolutely, Major. Absolutely. He's here trying to rage bait, and it's not working. That's the point. This is the lesson. This is the example, guys. Give them every opportunity. We told him keep shooting, and now he's out of bullets. Peace. What's going on? He ran out of bullets, so he had to throw it. Ever see those movies in the like '80s where the guy's chasing the bad guy at the end? He's shooting at him, and then he realized I'm out of bullets, and he just throws the gun. That's what happened with John. John ran out of bullets when we weren't shooting back. You work out 400 days and look like that. John, we still have yet to see what you look like. You still think that a laughing emoji is speaking for you. Let this be a lesson that this is what I say when I say fatherless behavior. That not all men of male of legal age are men. This is a male that is coming in on this behavior. Look at it. And exactly, he's racking up the view time. We're pimping him. We're pimping him at this point. Seriously, my brother, you look like. And here we go. Here we go. Now here comes. Here comes. This is a tactic. Sign language. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Seriously, my brother, you look like newbie Max Gaines. Fantastic, John Barter. You look like somebody who is here begging for attention. Fatherless behavior. This conversation sounds like a conversation I was just having. That's exactly peace. Why we're having it. That's why we're having it because many people go through this. Nate's live TV, he's going through similar things because he's transformed his body and now he's getting people that are coming at him over his aesthetic appearance. So, guys, understand that people like this are just like Major saying, it's mouth breathing. Let them talk their talk, but keep on your path, keep on your purpose, keep on your focus. Remember, not everybody in the stands behind you is cheering. There's booze mixed in there. John is not legit. No, he's not. No, he's not. But John, we appreciate the watch time. We appreciate the watch time. And since you really have nothing now to add, you tried to knock me down because I didn't play professional sports. Anybody else raise their hand who has? We've known some, but again, I've been at a camp. I've been invited. That's okay. That's okay that you haven't. That's okay. I know. Exactly. You have a narcissist, sociopathic mindset. I wouldn't even trust my dog around you. Absolutely. Yep, he's in his Cheetos bag, and the chat is set. It's been more than 13 seconds. He had time to respond. He had time to respond. He's over there thinking of what to say. He's over there punching air, roasted thoroughly. John John Barter roasting on an open fire. There we go. John, stick around and find out how much of a hero he really is. And now he's knocking like you worked out for 400 days and look like that. Okay. Imagine if I hadn't been working out. Imagine really what they'd have to say. So guys, they're going to say it anyways. Keep doing what you're doing. Yes, the long stream today, Superior Dave. We have John in the chat. John was telling me how skinny my legs were, Dave. He was telling me that I look like I forget even what the person was. He tried to come at me about not playing sports, all sorts of good stuff. For me, he's an accountable coach. I appreciate that piece. Perfect example of you get what you put out into the universe. Absolutely. And he thought he was coming at one person, and guess what? The whole crew jumped in. Ever see that? Where one person gets picked on, and out of nowhere, out of the trees, we got Anita Way. He's swinging in. We got Ray with the headbutt. We got Major with the 50 cal drum to drum drum. We got Peace. We got Dave. We got Scree. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got David. Guys, I appreciate that. This is a great lesson, guys. And again, there's a difference between having a conversation with somebody and actually letting them pull you into what they wanted. He didn't get what he wanted. He wanted a certain type of attention. We acknowledged his existence. We accepted him for his opinion. We heard him out. We gave him every opportunity to say something. Superior, I appreciate that. Arkansas in the house, indeed. Ray says, Major, indeed, dude got busted in the head with his own boomerang. Major, I have no problem with uneducated John as long as you're willing to learn. Yeah, and again, we have the receipts that okay, you're not doing leg day enough. Well, first of all, legs carry us around all day long. So you're already working your legs. But if you're talking about going out and working your legs, you can overtrain. You can overtrain in that capacity. So our squats, our movement, our functional, our flexibility, all of that is embodied into leg day. What he wants to see is big old quads and big old hamstrings. But that's not everybody. That's not everybody through genetics. That's not everybody through effort. But we have strong legs. We have a strong will as well. And this is proof positive. This is proof positive. Stand your ground. Absolutely. But he left. It looks like he left. I'm not sure what happened. So um, that's a win. That's a win, guys. We figured out exactly what was necessary. What is necessary when you win? Staying calm in the moment, hearing people out. Let them talk. Let them talk it out. Let them exhaust it out. Some people, we have to realize, mental illness goes undiagnosed, untreated, unchecked in a lot of ways. And sometimes just something as simple as that is a form of that. Strong relational structures improve performance, whether family partnership or close community. Stability reaches internal friction. Health is not just physical capacity, it's emotional containment. When we're talking about whether family partnership or close community, oh my goodness, that sounds like tribe. TRYBE. The real you begins enlightenment and engagement education, entertainment, you name it. That's what we got. The vibe, VYBE, visualizing your best efforts, experience, endeavors, whatever, you name it. John Barter is now John Doe. Absolutely. Somebody play taps for him. I can't even get that out. Absolutely, guys. Fantastic. Men who neglect this pay for it later in focus, resilience, and longevity. Guys, that's a bad look. That is a bad look for a human. Whether you're a man, a woman, an adult, a child, that is a bad look. And we just saw it in living color. We saw what a bad look looks like. Oh my goodness, Ray, yes, the tribe vibe. Don't allow yourself to let that be part of this, guys. Don't let people like that pull you. Don't let them pull you into that undertow of their dismay. We're swimming on the surface. Don't let that undertow. Don't let them pull you out to sea. Okay? Stay calm. Even when you get caught in those undertows, stay calm. Let it take you where it's going to take you. Then you swim after it stops pulling you. There's ways to survive those things. Absolutely. Martin Luther King Jr. often spoke of this. Absolutely, guys. And guys, and again, the first thing when I think of Dr. King is content of character. Content of character over, it used to be just color of skin. Content of character over socioeconomic status. Content of character over your voting beliefs. Content of character over your choice of worship. Content of character over size of legs. Okay? He showed no character. He showed no character. He showed us. But when you look at content of character, are the people that I'm aligned with, are these good people? Regardless of their height, regardless of their eye color, skin color, how they worship, things like that. Are these things that I can accept about people? The master of acronyms, absolutely. Guys, we love it. We love it here. Peace, absolutely. Absolutely. Let it be a positive roast. Any way he I'll always defend you, Vincent. He about got my Blackfeet Warrior spirit unleashed on him. Guys, we got 5'10" of jujitsu boxing. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Anita Wahe, thank you so much, love. Appreciate you. It's guys, we couldn't finish out this chat, this live with a better lesson. We couldn't finish this out. I couldn't have a paid actor come in and give us a better villain to come in on that behavior. I get it. But here's the thing, if I can accept my ups and downs about my life, no problem. No problem. We have no time for nonsense here at Impact. Nope. We pack it up and then we ship it out, guys. He was a whole pack. But what it did tell us is that there are people out there, and guys, they're watching. They're just sitting out there watching us, watching. So be mindful, situational awareness, and think ahead. And why did John Barter cross the road to escape this chat? And it's a roast of him. Absolutely. Indeed. Where eagles fly. One team, one fight. Yes. Yep, guys. And this is just a really good example of how strong of a community we have. That tribe vibe is real. And we haven't had this sort of coming together, this sort of unity, I don't know, since the last time we went live. It's like this every time. It's like this every time. Every, it's beautiful to have this sort of thing. And it's not just looking out for me, it's looking out for you guys as well. I would hope that anybody up here would get the same sort of, and I believe that to be true. So John Barter gave us an amazing example of what weakness looks like in the human spirit. To try to knock somebody else down based off of something that they really know nothing about. That is the epitome of weakness. You don't get higher standing trying to stand on somebody's shoulders or standing on other people. You don't do that. You have to put in your own work. You have to build yourself up. And that's that's uh that's where we're at. Day by day we're building. So um what more can we say? What more can we say? Take a few deep breaths. We're going to bring down those levels. We already thanked that version of ourselves that showed up, ready, did the work. Now let's thank the version of us that stayed calm in that moment, that knew how to address the negativity, that knew how to expel it without becoming what they wanted us to. We stayed within ourselves. Beautiful stuff, guys. We bring those rates back down. Bring those levels back down. Peace. I'm retired Army. I miss this camaraderie. You guys, yes, indeed. Here we go. Uh, well, why are you looking at legs then? Major, you got to leave those up. You got to leave those up, Major. I know, but you got to leave those up. You got to leave them up for me. John says something about Tinkerbell legs. Guys, this is what they do. This is what they'll try. But this is also what they never say to you in person. This is why he's worried about what ladies are going to think, because there's something in him that he's not seeing himself. He's not seeing something in himself and he's trying to project it onto me. So he's worried about that. Yeah, don't worry about it, Major. So he came back. He thought that he had something. John will be back tomorrow. I'm calling it right now, guys. I will lay money that John Barter will be back tomorrow, and he will have something more to say. So we might as well accept that now. I'm not going to block him. I'm not going to block him right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to see. I'm just going to give him his last bit to get it out of his system. I gave him 10 seconds. I gave him 10 seconds. We're going to see if he has something else to finish out with, and then we'll get up out of here. We got somebody over on Rumble. We appreciate you being here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Impact Athletics Association. Day 471 in a row. Absolutely. Come on back, John. Come on back. Let us know. We're having a discussion on the aesthetics of people, the aesthetics versus the actual functional behavior. And this, John is the guy that's going to, you like ladies and ladies like legs. Well, we've heard from ladies in the chat, John. We've heard from, and nobody's questioning your preference, but we've already heard from women. And so, unless you are a woman, that's different. And see, now he's getting to the ad hominems. He thinks that name calling is some sort of flex. This is the mark of a male. This is not a man. Please make sure we understand the difference, guys. I'm letting this play out. Please understand that this is the mark of a male, not a man. He may have been born with certain traits, but he is not exhibiting man behavior. Yeah, he didn't realize he was looking in the mirror. It took you 15 minutes to come up with that weak comment. Trash, absolutely. So this is what we got. This is what we got. John, yeah. He must be thinking you're the daddy that abandoned him. Absolutely. It's fatherless behavior. If he went and told his dad, hey, dad, I was trying to look at another man's legs and talk about him, his father would be like, son, what are you doing? This is fatherless behavior. I have a fire too. I just know when to burn it. I have a fire too, Anita Wahe. But this is a lesson because if we just burn down everything in front of us, then we don't learn from it. So I understand. That's fine that you're pissed. That's fine that you're pissed. But we also have to understand that this is a learning lesson. This is a learning, and sometimes learning isn't easy. resistance resistance is not always going to be exactly what we want it to. As a matter of fact, it never is because it's resisting. We're used to going a certain way. If you guys go train hard and look better, not top heavy after 400 days, a real influencer coach, guys. John, you didn't even make sense with your sentence. You're worried about my legs. I'm worried about your grammar. I'm worried about the way you're putting your sentences together. You put on a run on sentence. Your mind is racing so bad to try to beat me that you can't even form something in the form of punctuation. A real influencer coach, guys. There we go. I suppose John Barter has something. John, we understand your point. Legs must be addressed, but not everyone cares about that. And we address legs. That's the other thing. I understand, guys. This is dragging on for a lot of people, and they're going to be like, when is he going to end this? When is he going to end the chat? Why is he still debating with this person? But it's a lesson, guys. It's a lesson. Sometimes we have to show other people who may not be in our chat that are watching, who are struggling with bullies, who are struggling with people who are trying to knock them down and naysay them. This is how you address them. You address them with calm. You address them with logic, and you let them punch their energy out. And look at where he's been flip flopping to. First, it was ladies at the beach. Then it was something about sports. Then it's been Tinkerbell. Then it's been baby legs. He is so far all over the place. He has no single point. No single point. He's just here to try to insult. And when we can show a resilience to that, when we can show that we've built an intolerance to that, we're not moved by this. We're not moved. Yeah, John Barter, 88. This is sad, man. This is sad. This is what you've done with your life. You're worried about building up legs. You address legs, you skip leg day, you don't lift heavy, you exercise, you don't work out. Fine, call it exercise, call it working out. But what we do is functional and it works for everybody. But again, your grammar is atrocious. You're skipping reading day. Reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental. There's no punctuation. I think John has baby legs. John has at least one baby leg. There we go. Nope. Impact. Some of us need this. Nisi, I'm glad to do it. I'm glad to do it. So John's never been here, yet he thinks that I skipped leg day. So John has never seen it, but then he says that I skipped leg day. If John actually bothered to look back through any of the lives that we've got, then he would understand that this is actually not true. It's actually not true. So, John, you're wrong, but I understand why you think that you're right. Screw you got that. Where's that Astroglide? Here we go. This is necessary. And to Nisi's point, Nisi, I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad you got one between your lips because right now you're sucking this chat right now. You're sucking this chat right now, John. You got one between your lips, huh? You got impact in your mouth. How's that taste? John is definitely projecting, but we're gonna let him have it. Major, I got it. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. John said he's got a baby leg between his lips. There we go. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Guys, Nisi, thank you for bringing that up. And this sometimes you just have to check. You just have to say checkmate. In Arabic, I believe the term is shamat, which means the king is dead, which means checkmate. John, you have no argument. What if John's legs don't work? That would be crazy. Clearly they don't. He can't stand himself up to stand on his own business. He can't stand on his own points. He's trying to wobble all over. He's trying to wobble all over. So, John, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but this happens, guys. This happens. This kind of stuff, it happens. It's happening to people every day. It's happening to our kids. It's happening to our kids in schools. It's happening to our loved ones. People are having people like this try to pull this over them. Dad bod, at least I'm a father figure. And yours wasn't there. That's obvious through this. He says work on his dad bod. I'm a father figure. That means I've raised my people. Your father didn't do this job for you. That's why you're here seeking this attention. We could do this all day. Get your father on the line if you know him. Get your father, John. That man's not around. He did you wrong. He did you wrong. And I'm sorry for that. But I'm not the one. I'm not the one. John will look back on this when he grows up and will be embarrassed like never before. Indeed. Anita Wahi, I said that in your Facebook. Exactly. We got it on record. He's not doing anything. He's harmless. This is harmless behavior. I left a live message in your live. Okay, Anita, thank you so much. Yeah, keep them. We're gonna keep this going, Major, because this is cut. This is something you clip and you put back later as its own video. This is something that we keep. So this is why, for historical value, this matters. As this chat pops up, other people are going to be able to read this. This is a lesson. This is a lesson. He can call me dad. But how many names has he called me? Baby legs. Ladies aren't going to like me. They're going to laugh at me at the beach. What else? Dad bod. I mean, he doesn't have a point, but we're making sure that understanding that for every person who gets called something in so many different ways, that we understand it's all the same thing. They're not doing anything. They took one for the team. Need a way. Great behavior. Great attitude. Nisi. Yeah. Oh, baby leg in the lips. Yeah, indeed. Absolutely. Guys, again, you can definitely be a warrior, but I'm letting him see this peaceful side. He's not going to get the warrior. You see, compare him to like any influencer on YouTube. He's not the look you want. Trust me. John, this is how I'm reading your chats because it's how you are putting it into the chat when you type. There is no grammar and there is no point to what you're saying. John Barter, sound out your words. John, you're losing this one. It's the biggest L. It's a calligraphy L. You are taking the biggest L we may have seen in Impact chat history. And that's the point. He's saying compare him to. Comparison is the thief of joy. Of course, if you compare me to somebody who's over here doing this stuff, but we don't know that this person's secretly taking steroids. We don't know that this person is actually taking something that makes them look different from actual just normal functioning people. John is stuck. John is stuck on the unhealthy look. That's what he wants. Everyone is texting like this clown. There's what's that? His fifth name that he's tried to call me? His fifth name. There we go. John Barter. You got nothing, my friend. Getting out in timeout for defending Vincent is a badge of honor. Anita Wahe, please. Yep, type that. There we go. Major, let it roll. Let him roll. He's not an influencer. He's our life and fitness coach. Ah, there we go. There we go. Well, John, you're hearing from the people that are here all the time. You're hearing from the people that are here on a regular basis. You stumbled in here. I know you're bored, Major. Um, you stumbled in here, and that you're welcome here. But there's people that have been here. There's people that have seen what we do. Who using punctuation on a chat? Oh, now you're using it though. Now you're using it, and the word is whose, as in who is, who apostrophe s. And either way, you got men, you got boys like John Barter. He's not in his league here. No, he's not. This is why I say there's a difference between men and males, and this is fatherless behavior. So, John, educated people, absolutely, guys, absolutely. But John, you're welcome. You're welcome here anytime you like. But just understand that you won't get this much acknowledgement. Right now, you're just a teaching tool. Okay, so right now you're a teaching tool. The next time, the mods are just going to catch a body. So if you can't come in and behave yourself, the mods are just going to catch that body. That's all there is to it. We've gotten what we need. We've wrung him dry. We've wrung him dry. He probably is a kid. Absolutely, he probably is a kid. But he's got impact on his breath now, and it's time that he gets on out of here. Nisi, are you in the chat still with us? Is Nisi in the chat? Let's let Nisi catch this body. I just looked back at your old videos. You looked worse. So that means I've improved. To your own point, I've improved. That's what the 400 days did. This guy can't even figure out how to insult right. Nisi, he may have a little boy obsession with your legs. Ooh, ooh. All right, Nisi, do you know how to block somebody? Do you know how to get John Barter up out of here? I want Major and Scree to stand by and let's see. Let's get Nisi catching her first body. Yes, indeed. Nisi, do you know how to do that? If not, no worries. If not, no worries. John Barter, the juice has been worth the squeeze. We pimped you out for every cent that you were worth, and that's about all that you got, man. You didn't really have anything. Didn't really have anything to contribute, but you are a lesson. You are a lesson. Nisi, if you know how to do it, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and get John out of here. If you know how to block him, go ahead and block him. We'll take our time. We'll take our time. Oh, John's actually using punctuation now. Here we go. We'll take our time with you, John. We'll take our time. Oh my goodness. Hidden. Nisi caught a body. God, Major, get the carpet. Major, get the carpet. Scree, get the shovels. Let's get the lie. John Barter is on out of here, guys. I know that it wasn't exactly pretty at times. Anita Wahe, we need you to pull up with the truck so we can throw him in the back. Let's get this guy up out of here. Guys, it's a lesson. And it's a great lesson that we can take the last 10 minutes, reclip that into a video, and show exactly how to deal with folks like this. He's on stages of contradicting himself. Next will be self destruction. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. We're all like Goodfellas when Henry first got out of court. Oh, yes, indeed. Nisi. Yes, indeed. Oh, guys, I appreciate you taking the time. I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time. David, we're gonna need you to open the gates to the ranch, so nobody saw nothing. See you, John. Have a good day, Princess. Let's see if he doesn't come back out to the to the chat with a different channel. Ray, we're gonna need an alibi. You're a stand-up character. We're gonna need that alibi, Ray. Absolutely. Guys, I drug it out for a while. I apologize, but I don't apologize. It's a kind of a sorry, not sorry thing. It needed to happen. It needed to go down. We needed to make sure that we fully got to explore the mind. Guys, this was like an autopsy. We got to see inside the brain of something that really had no life. We got to see how it thinks. We got to control the levels. We had complete control. He had no say in this. He had no hand in this, no power, no leverage. We got to control it, but we still got to study. We got to study and see what that looks like. The mind of whatever you want to call it. If you want to call it a hater, if you want to call it a projectionist, if you want to call it anything like that, we got to see into the mind of it. It is an absolute lesson. Absolute. Major is mad. Major is mad. I made Major wait. Uh, I may get an Instagram after this. But you guys did an amazing job. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Dave, we got a new driver. You got shotgun. Yes. Uh, Yeezy caught that first body today. Okay, guys. Well, you know, we got what we came for and more. Oh my goodness, did we catch a bonus with John Barter? So I was with Ray doing telekinesis. Absolutely. I call it a bad smell in the room. Saw a good dude wanted to be a clown, so we took him to the circus. Oh, bars, bars. Uh, it's a talking point. And whether you are losing weight, gaining weight, whatever it is, guys, you have to give yourself the the give yourself the grace to understand that we're always ever changing. We're always going through things. John's trying to compare it only to D1 or professional sports. Well, they have a different level of training regimens. They eat differently. They have people watching over them all the time. That's different. Many of us are working, working jobs. You have kids. You have other things that you have to focus on. Stress levels, cortisol, all those things can play a part. And then there's just the part that some people have certain goals in mind. Our goal is to be functional and have maintenance and just continued longevity. Someone like John has the goal of wanting bigger legs and to play maybe professional sports. I don't know. I don't care. But the difference is we stayed calm in the moment. We let this person exhaust themselves, and then we went in for the knockout. It's the rope a dope. We let them come in swinging, say what they had to say, heard them out fairly, and so now we can move on, knowing that hey, we did everything we could about it. Anita Way, he says, I go through this every day, so I was ready to defend Vincent when it mattered and keep silent when it is suffice. I know Anita Way, he's coming when it's silent. That's the scary part. I'd rather hear you yelling than when you're silent. I can only imagine. I can only imagine the silence of Anita Way. You just hear wind, just wind, and then they're gone. So that's what we got, guys. Like it or love it. I'm glad you guys are here rocking. I'm glad you appreciate the skinny legs. Skinny leg day. Shout out to the skinny legs. Look at that. Look at that. Baby legs. Tinkerbell. Whatever he called them. Shout out to that. Shout out to each one of you with your baby legs, with your huge legs, with your big stomach, with your flat stomach, with your big back, with your bigger back, with your arms, whatever it is, guys. You're here, positive, productive. That's what we're talking about. That's why it's content of character. That's why we have a worldwide community of all stages and ages. That's why we push out all the other things. We're athletes in our own right, and we get to be here and do that. Shane, if you're still here, we wish you all the blessings on your license test. Don't forget we were rooting for you. Yes, salute little legs. Absolutely. Absolutely. Salute all legs, guys. If you're doing the right thing with them, then you've got a good thing going. So I'm not going to hold you guys. I'm not going to hold you. Most likely we will not be live this evening, but maybe we'll drop in something a little bit later, maybe like midday. So keep an eye out for it. If not, I understand. But in the meantime, guys, I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Please keep in mind that your health and fitness are not the same, but if you work hard, you're going to have that happiness, that longevity, that peace, that prosperity, that inner light that's going to help you shine and navigate your dark times, and also help expose those trolls, and help other people going through similar, expose the darkness in their light as well. So like we like to say, HWPO, that means hard work pays off. And this is the, it's not just me, it's not he, it's not she, it is we, because you put that you in unity, and we all put that unity in the worldwide community. Skinny leg gang, stand up. Absolutely. So guys, please give it up for the mods. Guys, I asked a lot of the mods today. I asked Major to hold off, and I appreciate that, Major. Scree, I know Scree catch your body. We saw the first body that Nisi caught. So fantastic. So give it up for the mods. Give it up for the members. Give it up for the subscribers. The new viewers. We had another new viewer come in and was completely positive. So we know that it's possible. They're out there. And the trolls, guys. We saw a huge troll. We saw a huge troll, and how how great was that? Everybody jumped in. Everybody got active. All of that, still the reason I like to call this the best job in the world, and it is not lost on me that your time is your most valuable asset. And we spent a lot of time, a lot of extra time today. I was tripping, folks. I'm sorry, Major. Great control. It was. Your time is your most valuable asset, guys. And much love to you. Much love to your families, because they too are part of the Impact Athletics Association worldwide community and family. The tribe is here, guys. The tribe vibe is real. So, like we like to say, oh my goodness, I don't have a song to end the Impact Show. I don't have a song. And this is how it goes. If he came into the chat and could talk, all it sounds like farter. So a big shout out to that troll. His name is John Barter. So I don't have a song to end the Impact Show. I don't have a song to. And this is how it goes. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. I'm gonna give a shout out to John Barter. Side wives with they warm up the truck screen, roll up sometimes shovels. Somebody bought this is how it goes. You know what? We're going to play a little extra like we're in Louisiana. We're all carrying John's casket down the road, like when they have the celebrations. All right, dump him. He's not worth it. Much love to you guys. We'll see you soon. Shout out. Do 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 do